rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for Rose. As you mentioned, the Nets were great after the break, had the third best record post-All-Star break in the East.
Yeah, and how about winning 13 of their first 22 after the break? And sometimes with a new coach and system, it takes a while to kind of figure things out. And that seemed to be the case with the Nets last year.
Gasol a screen, off the screen, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Lillard. 16 points for Rose.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And it's Ellis penetrating, and the shot falls short this time.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it still happens a lot, but the rules have curbed it quite a bit. We have seen less and less flopping the last few years.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Bogut comes in for Marc Gasol, and it's Korver in for Rose. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. JaVale McGee's checked in for Plumlee. Boozer comes in for Paul Millsap. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Monte Ellis. Lee dishes to Korver. 4 on the clock. Bogut kicks to Lillard. His three-pointers off the mark. Some doubted how the flopping fines would have worked. Overall, there have been less egregious flops for the better in the NBA.
Yeah, and there will always be room for embellishment, but I like the fines because it really does minimize the number of extravagant flops. Guys have adjusted, and they're not laying down as much as they used to.
And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
Lowry against Lillard. Lowry passes to McGee, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And for most every team out there, guys, they're looking for a guy like C.J. Miles. Decent size, natural movement skills, and can absolutely shoot the lights out. Call them buckets, because that's a lethal formula.
Lee dishes to Mozgov. 1:27 left here in the third quarter, and the shot is good. Mozgov's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
McGee a screen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. Some changes for Memphis. Howard comes in for Mozgov, and Trevor Ariza subbed in for Lee.
Trevor Ariza.
Pass to Mack. Lowry drives in. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket tonight.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Boozer against Howard. The jump hook lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Howard's got 8.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Screen by Boozer. Lowry against Lillard. Lowry kicks to Mack. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Howard setting the pick for Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Howard. Back to Lillard. Nope.
right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Memphis girls.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap at my age?
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here, and that's really what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
Ellis, the pass to Evans. Drills the three-pointer. Evans has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Trevor Ariza out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Ellis. Plumlee attacking. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
They couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
The steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Millsap. Grizzlies with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ellis against Gasol. Ellis goes in, and that one's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And that one's good.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
And it's Rose penetrating, and that one is stuffed right through.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Ariza against Evans. Outside for Millsap. From outside, off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Double team on Rose. Cuts off the pass. And Mack kicks to Plumlee. Here's Evans. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir. That's what we do.
That's
what we do here. Info and entertainment.
Oh.
Well, this is nothing new. There is some debate on how successful max contracts have been in the NBA. A lot of players have demanded max contract money but haven't lived up to the pay. And in my opinion, there are only about 15 guys worthy of max contracts in the league in any given year.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Memphis. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gasol, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Well, we were talking about max contracts. There are arguments to their benefits. Commissioner Adam Silver said last year that he feels they help with parity. What do you think?
You know, for the most part, I do believe he's correct. I mean, they do help with parity. For guys like LeBron and Durant, let's face it, the big max contract can be a hindrance. They're probably considered to be worth far more than they're paid. But it's going to be something that is debated back and forth throughout the next negotiations for the CBA.
Tipped away. And here's Ariza. The dish to Lillard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Unloads, and the basket by Lillard.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Feeds to Plumlee. They set the pick. Ellis kicks to Plumlee. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists tonight.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Lee. And it's off from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Mack. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, Shelvin Mack, strong, good jump shot. More importantly, knows his role. Hasn't started that many games in his career, but maximizes his minutes when he's on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Howard. Mozgov comes in for Marc Gasol. Dunleavy's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Korver in for Courtney Lee. Mozgov dishes to Bogut for 3. Dunleavy. Rebound, Brooklyn. Getting back to Shelvin Mack, he plays smart, values the basketball. Clark doesn't have tremendous vision, but stays composed and makes the solid play.
Yeah, very reliable rotational player for you as a combo guard. Bulls his way around the court. He can knock opponents off balance with that size, and he's a good shot maker, too.
Bogut, the pass to Lillard. Screen by Bogut. Lillard attacking. Kicks it to Mozgov. On the wing, Korver. Back to Mozgov. He feeds it to Korver. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy, and Franklin pulls it down. The pass to Mack. The feed to Boozer. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part of it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's Derrick Rose. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
We saw Rose explode tonight. His dual threat ability, being able to score or pass equally well, man, that puts him on another level.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan,